press record because if I don't press record, then I can't post it on YouTube later because I post these later on YouTube. Any requests?
Like some more repulse monkey today.
Repulse monkey. Wow, I haven't done that in ages. All right. Anything else?
Warriors.
What?
Warriors.
1 or 2.
All of them?
No, 1 or 2. No 3.
Oh, you know, I can throw in a 3 for fun.
Okay, whatever.
Why not? What could go wrong? Okay, cool. Well, find your spot. I'm going to mute everybody here. It's getting a bit rowdy in the room. You look good. You look good. You look good. All right, let's find a spot. I'm going to start our Facebook approved playlist. All right, so you can stand or you can sit, right? It's your option. Spread out your toes wherever you are and give yourself a breath in. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And then let it go. There's only 2 rules. So if you don't like all the warriors, you don't have to do them all. As you breathe in, the arms are going to float up. Keep going. That's rule number 1 is breathing. Float the arms down. Rule number 2, don't cause yourself any extra pain. Breathe in, float the arms up. Gather it in the front. Hug that big old tree and sink. Yes. Breathe in, sinking the chi. Scoop it all up. And then you can breathe as much as you want. You don't have to breathe just when I say it, right? One more time, breathe in. Gather it all in, big hugs. And sink. Now, if you're not already there, maybe you could take your feet a little wider and open the door. Hands float up and melt. So it's just like you're painting the fence. Breathe in. And then you're just soft. Little exhale. One more time like that. Breathe in. And breathe out. Let the hands float up. Hug that big old tree. Open wide. This hand's going to float across. Grab onto your cloud right here. Super soft. Clouds are so soft, you can barely tell you're dancing with them. Switch in the corner and float. Breathe in. A little softer. When you come over this way, turn at the waist a little bit. Flatten the hands. Give me a regular old pull and a regular old push. And then grab onto your cloud and float. Turn. A little pull and a little push. Grab onto your cloud. It's like you're saying, come dancing, no, go away. Come dancing, no, go away. Take a breath in. And breath. This time when you come in, turn. Take a little step in and a little push. And then grab onto your cloud and float. Step in. A little push. Try that again. Float. Super soft. A little push. This time step out. Drop. Give me a chi rainbow. Lift. And a 2-hand. Block. Grab your cloud. Float. Come across. Step in. A little push. Step out. Drop. A chi rainbow. Lift. Over. And a double block. Now right here, stretch wide, right through the center. Drop the hands. Lift, just straight up. And sink. So how low do you go? Make sure your knees are happy. Squeeze your elbows back. Palms open. Press forward, sink. Drop. Lift, float up. Sink down, squeeze those knees open. Go as low as you can go. That's all. Squeeze shoulders open through the front of the body. Press. Flat, low, lift. One more time. Breathe in. Sink. Squeeze those elbows. Shoulders down, neck long. Press. And then stretch open. This hand is going to drop. Turn your body. Give me a regular old pull. And a regular old push. So we're going to go into some warriors. Breathe in. We'll start out with a little warrior one, shall we? Stretch up, super tall. Lengthen legs and spine and arms. Stretch and then reach forward. First comes a pyramid. Fold, fold, fold. A little or a lot, doesn't matter. Bend your front knee. Reach through your back heel. Pull that energy up your back leg. Sink into warrior one. If you feel like you're going to tip over, make sure you're on train tracks, not a balance beam. Straighten. Reach forward. Exhale. Make it something nice. Maybe your hands swing. Reach your back heel down. Roll that energy up, up, up. Maybe you make a little lightning rod right there. Snuggle your shoulders down. Lift your heart up. Maybe lean back. Maybe a little back bend. Lifting up your heart to the nice sunshiny day. Hands float up. Fingers float down. Scoot your back foot in. Regular old pull. Regular old push. Now get ready. Breathe in. As you breathe out this time, point your fingers forward and pierce the cloud, but keep shifting forward, forward, forward until your back leg is empty and you let it float up off the ground. And then sweep the arms back like you're swimming, a swimming warrior three. Pierce those clouds forward, palms face, whoop. Doesn't matter how high your back leg is. Sweep and let your foot sink back down. What? Pull and a push. Stretch wide across the center. Open. Come on back over here. Just sink. This hand will catch up with its friend. Slide it across. A regular pull and a regular push. So because we're yogis, we're going to do that all again. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now here, if you need a little more room on the pyramid, just take your foot back a little bit and out so you don't tip over. Stretch super long and tall. Reach forward, forward, forward. Fold. Maybe your arms swing. Bend that front knee. Reach that back heel strongly down and pull that energy up. And then you just bend that front knee. Warrior one. Let's do that again. Reach. Fold, fold, fold. Keep reaching. And then bend that front knee. Reach through that back heel. Pull the energy up your leg, up your spine. Make your lightning rod. Snuggle those shoulder blades down. Keep your nice long neck. Maybe tuck your bum under, lift up. You can wiggle around. You can stay still. You don't even have to do it if you don't want. Hands float up. Fingers sparkle down. So get ready for our warrior three, right? Make sure you have room in front of you. Press. Okay, float back. Palms are going to face for our piercing the clouds. But you pierce slowly and you start to shift, 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 shift. And then your back foot just magically floats up. And then you sweep slowly the arms wide as you're swimming through the air. Pierce those clouds. Whoop. Sweep. Back foot floats down. A regular old pull and a regular old push. Stretch open to the center. Like that big old tree. Hands flatten, sink. Little snow angels, angel wings up to the side. Elbows halfway. Feel how long your neck is. Stretch up super tall. Grab some chi, melt it all the way down to your toes. I don't think the snow is going to melt anytime soon. Open the door. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hands float up. Turn palm over palm. This hand is just going to draw fling it away gently, and then fold it in, and you're gonna press straight towards me. So repulsing the monkey. This hand drops. Fold it in and press. Usually I'm repulsing too much chocolate, as we talked about how many chocolate holidays there are. Fold it in, press. Let's do that again. Breathe in and breathe out. Now when your hand floats up over here, let the other hand join it and just give me a little hula, side to side. Feel like we should throw in a little bit of a deer. What do you say? Fold your middle fingers in, stretch out your antlers, step out, pivot, lunge into it, and then turn. Reach that top pinky around behind you, and the deer looks behind. When you breathe in, just float it on up. Come on back. A little side by each. A little drift. So the arms don't really, there's really no work. They just kind of float up all by themselves. Over here, pop at your antlers. Stretch out your fingers. Step out. Lunge into it. That top pinky sweeps around. Turn, turn, turn. Take that arm with you as you turn around, if you can. Breath out. Breath in, lift. Float back. Should we do it again? I think so. Just make it smooth and groovy. Smooth and groovy. Over here. Chi Rockstar. Pop at your antlers. Stretch out your fingers too. Lunge into it and then turn, turn, turn. Can you see your back foot? Almost. Keep breathing. As you breathe in, lift. Float it on back. So we gotta do one more, or we'll be crooked. And I'll end up walking in circles all day. I got things to do. Over here, pop at your antlers. Stretch out your fingers, step out, pivot, lunge into it, and then that big arc sweeps around, turning, turn, turn, turn. As you breathe in, lift up. Come on back. Take your feet a little wide. Lift up some chi. Hug it in. And sink. Squeeze knees open. Float up, open wide. Turn these toes this way. Swing that heel back and just bend that front knee to warrior two. Breathe in, lift. Drop your shoulders and sink. It's just your front knee. Bending and straightening. Breathe in. Hey, I got one more warrior for you. This is warrior three. How about a little sun warrior? This hand lifts up and you side bend. Knee stays bent for this one. And then swing it forward. Some people call this extended warrior. I call it a side angle. Let that hand sweep on back. Come all the way up. Switch the toes. Bend that front knee. Make sure your knee doesn't go forward of your ankle. Stretch up, breathe in. Shoulders drop, sink. Yes. It's like you're flat against the wall. Breathe in one more time. Sink it down, shoulders drop. A little reverse sun warrior. So many names. Reach, find a nice side bend, open up those ribs, and then elbow to the knee if you want. Sweep it forward. And then sweep that arm back, turn to the front, hug that big tree. Scoot your feet in, sink it down. Lift up to the sides, breathe in. Almost forgot what I was gonna say. Turn the hands over, sink. Can you feel that chi? Lift it up again, breathe in. Gather it into the front, give it a big hug. Melt it down. I think we have a little heart opening. Sunday's Valentine's. Breathe in, float up. Gather in some love. Sink it down. A little Buddha belly in the front. So the hands float up. You wrap the arms around as much as you can. Scoop, scoop, scoop. Aha. Float it up to the heart. Shoulders drop. Grab some ribbons and bows for that present. Press it all down into a tight little package. Make a little diamond shape with your hands, or if you want, a little heart. And then send some goodness and love out into the world like you're shooting little love streams out of your wrists in our Care Bear stare. So stretch, 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 stretch. And then you let it go. We should do another one. This one's for you. Or I want you specifically. Melt. A Buddha belly. Hands float up. Wrap the arms around. Scoop it up. Lift up to the heart. Shoulders drop. Sink. Lift up. Here it comes. Make that perfect little package of love. Press. A little diamond shape with your hands comes up. And you send that Care Bear stare. Press out into the whole world. But this one's for you, right? Sending some love. And then, you just let it go. Hands float up. Hug the big tree. That big chocolate flavored heart. Sink. Cross the wrists. Big circle. Lift. And open. Another one of those. Cross. Lift. It's like you're just throwing little rose petals all over the place. The next one, just shoulder height. Hands float up. Hands drift apart. And you just let it go. One foot maybe steps in. A little bow for my friends. Do, do, do. And there is Way Back Wednesday. Another one. Da, 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 da. Facebook will have to do for the moment. I don't know, Rula. Sorry, Rula's trying to figure out how to get into the Zoom room. I don't know how to get into the Zoom room. How are you guys doing? You have to unmute yourselves. I'm not allowed to unmute people anymore.
That was great, Heather. Thank you.
Everybody feels good?
Yeah.
We got in so many warriors, did we not?
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like a warrior now.
You can take on the rest of the week. So I have to tell you before you go. What's that, Steve?
I like those warrior stretches. Those are good.
Yes. See, Tai Chi is good. Yoga is good. All things are good. I have never been an exercise I didn't like. I don't think. I'd have to think on that one. So I didn't wear my flannel. It's National Flannel Day. Next year. It is National Cream Cheese Brownie Day for those of you who are into that. I have to let you know this thing right here. What is it? There are 38 days until spring. That's so fast, right? Winter just flew by. Like nobody's business. And I meant to tell you while we were flowing, but on this day in 1964, I have to check the year because I wasn't born then, believe it or not. 1964, Bob Dylan released The Times They Are A-Changin'.
Oh boy.
Right?
That's a fact.
So I think that should be our song for this year. What do you think? The Times They Are A-Changin'.
Yeah.
And we
That
can,
would be a good song for this year.
right? And we can make them change for the good. Just saying. If we keep working at it and we keep working to good, eventually it's got to change for the good. We just need more people in our party, right?
That's my year in college, 1964.
Wow. I wasn't born yet. I was almost born, not quite. I might not have been considered yet. So my friends.
So how did you get to be a hippie, dear?
That's a good question. I know. I can remember, I actually clearly remember in grade 5, we went to a conservation area with my class. I can't remember why we were there. And I was making daisy chains. And my teacher said, "Oh, you're a flower child." And that just defined my persona for the rest of my life, because I thought it sounded kind of cool. And you know, when you're a little kid and you're impressionable, and my mother, I think, was a hippie, right? So
That's great.
I just come by it honestly, I guess. I was just born a couple decades too late, that's all. Although if I was 2 decades later, then I wouldn't necessarily know how to work Zoom and Facebook and Instagram and all of those things, right? Oh my gosh. So my friends, Sunday is Valentine's Day. So the best kind of Valentine's Day is where you send a Valentine to yourself with a little, you know, take care of you, keep yourself healthy, keep yourself happy, and then send that love out into the world. Right? Share the love. Oh, yes. And 3 things we should do. Every day, do something that makes you happy. Number 2, hugs. I know we can't hug in real life right now very much, but I'll keep sending you hugs out into the world. And the times they are changing. We'll just keep flowing and going, right? My magic mushroom flow. Okay, my friends, I'm so happy to see you, even though you're.
Thank you, Heather.
Thanks, Heather.
I'll see you all next week, okay?
Okay, bye.